Welcome to QueenTiki Tarot. Welcome to Libra's monthly Twinflame reading. Please make sure to hit the like, share and subscribe button for all future notifications.
Welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. If you're new, welcome on in. If you're returning, welcome on back. We are here for Libra's Twinflame reading for the month of September, but we are updating this for the next 30 days. So here you are, Libra, for your monthly Twinflame read. Welcome on in, Libra. First, we are going to go ahead and pull your oracle card, and as I've said in the previous reads, it is from the Fairy Tale book of Kate Forsyth's Fairy Tale Oracle. So we are going to pull one oracle card for you, and this is going to be your mirroring energy and what you guys need to know for both of you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull your oracle for you and your person as a couple. All right, what do we have for our Libras? And their twin flame. All right, we have Rescue, Bluebeard, from Bluebeard, the story, and it says save yourself, and the number 24. It's a very pretty card too. Something about the white owl, maybe receiving some news, or I get with the owls, normally the owls are like wisdom and gaining some sort of wisdom. And for me, the white owl, now I don't quote me, you might have to look into what that means, but for me, it's very unique. So it's like it's like a unicorn in a way. So it's not wisdom everybody's going to know. It's going to be geared to very specific couples. So, which means it is only something, or maybe a path, that very few are meant to be on. So only specific people are to know this type of knowledge, either down through the ancestral line or down through maybe through the divine. You're going to be given some sort of knowledge for you and your person. In addition to that, I was getting like it's very ancient, very, very ancient knowledge. And there's something about the purity within that. It's a very pure, ancient knowledge. So keep that in mind. Libra, this could be you, or it could very well be your person that obtains this knowledge. And when you two unite, come together, your person may share this knowledge with you. But it will only be for the both of you to know. It is not something that maybe is to be shared with the rest of the world. It may be something that is only meant for the two of you to be shared between you as a couple dynamic. Until you are meant to share this information with the world, or if ever you were meant to share this information. So keep that in mind. That's for some Libras, but that's kind of what I'm getting with that. And as well as with the blue dynamic in the background, because there was a lot of blue, it's giving, and a lot of the star energy, the stars, blue, it's something about, again, ancestral historical ancestral knowledge. It could have to do something with astrology, the stars, wisdom, things like that. So anyhow, it's just something that hit me with looking at these cards, or with this card. So, but without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into reading from the book for this for you. Also, with the stars, I'm getting something about you're being guided, or it's a navigation, especially with the Bluebeard. I want to say this is about yeah, pirates. About navigation, being navigated to maybe a certain destination, travel may be involved, or something about travel for the both of you. That's what this is leading me to as well, as far as the stars, which also gives me maybe like the Star of David, or just the North Star, or you're being headed towards your North Star. So keep that in mind as well. Or somebody could be Jewish or Jewish faith with the Star of David. So all right, anyhow, all right, let's hop to it. Okay, in dark phase, which means when we've read the dark phase, bright phase, it just means if you're in your lower vibrational energy, that's a dark phase meaning, versus bright phase, it's in your more higher vibrational energy. So keep this in mind, because it could refer to you if you're in your higher vibrational energy, versus your person if your person is in their kind of lower vibrational energy. Or flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates if you're a cross watcher for your Libra. So dark phase, there are times when help seems very far away. In bright phase, it is never too late to ask for help. Charles Perrault's 1697 Bluebeard was inspired by much older stories. There are three distinct types of these tales: Fitcher's Beard, the Robber Bridegroom, and Bluebeard. And all three types feature a heroine who manages to escape her fate through her curiosity and cleverness. In Fitcher's Beard, a sorcerer kidnaps two sisters, and the third sister seeks to save them by willingly marrying the sorcerer. When she explores the castle, she finds the dismembered bodies of her sisters in a secret room. Oh, that's creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I don't even know if I want to finish reading this. She reassembles them and magically restores them to life, and then tricks the sorcerer by disguising herself as a white bird and arranging her sister's escape. Ooh. Her actions lead to the death of the sorcerer and the destruction of his castle. In The Robber Bridegroom, the heroine goes secretly to her... I can't even speak, so somebody might be messing with your throat chakra, or there's something about maybe not able to speak clearly to your person, or just, I don't know, you're feeling nervous about a situation. In The Robber Bridegroom, the heroine goes secretly to her bridegroom's house, is warned by a bird in a cage, and hidden by an old woman, and witnesses her husband's murderous crimes. She escapes through her ingenuity, having left a trail of peas and lentils through the forest, and takes with her a severed finger with a gold ring as evidence of her bridegroom's misdeeds. Oh my gosh. The heroine of Bluebeard is not as resourceful, but she does delay her death by begging for time to pray. Meaning, sometimes it may feel as though you are utterly alone and there is no one who can help you. But there is always help if you can find the way to ask for it. Even a simple task, such as praying, can bring you strength and courage. while actively asking for aid or taking steps to help yourself can deliver you from harm. Drawing rescue tells you that you or someone you love needs help. Remember the bravery and cleverness of Bluebeard's wife and take steps to rescue yourself or someone who needs it. Wow. So this is also given like North Star, moving towards your North Star, but you're needing some sort of assistance. You're needing some sort of help. Somebody's trying to stop and block your path, Libra. It could be through some sort of harmful means. Because that was like, oh my, a brutal read. I'm going to have to do a trigger warning at the beginning, like a disclaimer, because oh my gosh, I was not expecting that in this. I'm sorry ahead of time. But it's feeling like, too, like somebody's having to escape a situation, or feeling like they have the need to escape a situation, flee, escape, or they felt like they had a need to flee or escape. But with the hands in prayer there as well, the divine is protecting. With the white owl, it is like a pure soul. Someone who is pure heart, pure soul is being protected. With the and being put on their path. Or maybe because they're on the right path. And it's not just you, Libra, it's you and your person. It's the coming together. It's you guys are trying to reunite and come together in unity, and there is someone or a situation or something trying to block this path for you. And it could be by any and all means. And now for some of you, it could be like even, I mean, demonic forces, you know, like Satan himself is just not wanting these twin flame unions to come together. So they're going to do anything and everything they can. And like I said at the beginning, this, whomever I'm reading this for, it could be a very divine union, a very high level divine union that is needing to come together. And for some reason, by any and all means necessary, this is being blocked, like to the points to where it's like threatening levels as well. I don't know, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know what your path is. I don't know what your guidance is. I don't know what you're meant to do in this world together as a couple, union together. But I'm going to tell you right now, whatever that level is, it is, you are meant to come together for a specific purpose, a specific reason. And there are many, many people who want to take you out because of that reason. And I'm getting, it's something healing to the world and balancing to the world, healing to the world. And it's because of that fact that is why they're doing everything they possibly can to stop and block this union from coming together. Libra. Okay. All right, let's move on into the tarot. All right. Wow. That's... Ooh, Libra. Whoever I'm reading that for, wow, that is, you have a very powerful union, and that is a very high, that could be somebody who's like a master number 33, 44, coming together with somebody else who is a very high master number as well. And you guys are meant to do something, I don't know what your purpose is. To tell you, you would have to get a specific reading. Like, if you know that this is meant for you, you would have to get a specific reading, or you're going to get some sort of guidance, dream downloads, or whatever. You just kind of know. All right. This is going to be your combined energy between you and your twin flame, your person. So this will let me know, like, what is your energy between you and your person, Libra. So what is their combined energy? How are they both feeling? How are they mirroring each other? What is going on between Libra and their twin flame? What is their current mirroring energy towards each other? Seven of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio you could be dealing with, or this could also be in your chart. You got a lot going on, a lot of illusions, where you could be in your head about situations going on. You could feel like you have a lot, not so much a lot to balance, but it's more along the lines of you and your person. If there's this devilish energy surrounding you, there could be like throwing so much at you. Like, what about this person? What about this person? What about this person? What about doing this? What about doing this? What about doing this? How about this? How about this? How about this? You know, there's so many decisions, you know, because like Libra, you may be feeling single, living the life and doing this. So you're like, okay, I'm single, I'm free, I'm going to go do that. You know, where am I going to go? What's my path? You may know who your twin flame is, but yet you're still single and free. And your person is feeling the same thing. You're like in that mirroring energy, right? But at the same time, both of you have so many, like, it's like you have so many options of so many different destinations that you want to go to or do, or so many different things. And you're not grounded on what it is that you truly want for yourself. Now, you may know, be like, all right, I want my person, and they may be feeling the same way, but you're both being caught in this illusion that there's so many different options, so many different availabilities at your disposal. But is that what you're meant to do? Are you going to stay true to your path on what you're meant to do? Or are you going to go do one of these other, I don't want to say side gigs, are you going to do what you're called to do, or are you going to go do one of these other side gigs that you're being kind of like tempted. And it's basically, that's what it is. The devil's throwing so much temptations your way and hoping and praying and wishing that you're going to fall for one of these temptations. And you may have people swarming you, surrounding you, trying to stop and block this connection. You see, you know, like it's a representation of somebody or a lot of people with blood on their hands, and who have been trying to stop and block this union from coming together. You know, which is basically, it's, you know, the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call them. The dark beings, the dark forces, dark energies, I don't care, whatever you want to call them. Or those who've been, they may not even know that they're doing it. You know, people, you know, who are just being pawns, you know, into some sort of game to stop this union from coming through. They may not even know that they're part of this, and why they're doing what they're doing, you know, in the mix of this. They're in the mix of this. But at the same time, there may be a lot of people or a lot of energies or a lot of situations that are causing some sort of conflict or getting in the middle of this union coming together. Okay, Libra, this side, this is your side. Okay, now I'm going to say this. This is my feminine deck. This is I'm going to use this for my masculine deck. So this is my feminine side, this is my masculine side, but Libra, this is going to be your side. So cross-watcher or Libra, flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. So keep that in mind on either side. But typically this is my Libra side, but this is my feminine deck. So this will basically my feminine, masculine, Libra, cross-watcher, flip it, switch it. So I'm going to pull. We're going to see where you are currently, what your current situation is, Libra. You're in your head. Could be having some nightmares. Protecting your heart, protecting yourself after, again, a heartbreak. Healing. You could be healing from some... Some of you may have felt like a choice or a decision. A choice or put in a situation where maybe your person chose somebody, or chose a job, or chose family, or chose whatever, or maybe you made a decision, self-love, or you're trying to make a choice, Libra, on what it is that makes you happy and what it is that you want to do in your love situation. Or there's something for you that may be triggering some sort of childhood wounds, and you're kind of like healing that. Maybe you're going back, looking at your parents' dynamic and healing those childhood wounds from like a parent dynamic. And trying to like actually heal these wounds. For some of you, it's like you're learning. You may be in your head about the situation because You may be self-isolating because something may have triggered your childhood wounds. Like you may be seeing that you're repeating patterns of maybe parents or something going into seclusion because of heartbreak. It's like maybe you this could be you or your person. Let me pull your person's card before I say that. Let's see where your person's at. Their energy. And 9 of Wands. Two of Wands. And 7 of Wands. They're fighting some sort of battle. They're tired, they're exhausted, but they're waiting on a situation. And you got the Page of Cups. They want to make some sort of small offer, maybe towards you. See victory and success. And the Sun, they see happiness. They want some sort of resolution to come, to happen. But they feel defensive and some sort of conflict, some sort of fighting, and it could be with whomever has been coming in between this relationship dynamic. So they feel like that they've been defending themselves, or maybe defending you, or whatever the situation dynamic is, and they're trying to move away from this conflict. And they're exhausted, they're tired from this. Actually, I see more of them trying to defend themselves, not so much defending you. They're tired though, and they're waiting. They're manifesting what it is that they want in their life. They're envisioning a future that they want. Now, whether it is with you, Libra, or whether it's, whatever it is, because like I said, you got all these illusions. This person is stuck in their head, possibly, again, with all these illusions, and it's a lot of conflict here going on. So maybe they're fighting with themselves in their head about what it is that they truly want. And it's a lot of conflict. It could be a lot of inner battle, but they're trying to paint a picture of what it is that they truly want in the outcome of their life. And maybe who it is that they want, who it is that they can picture their life with. And maybe manifesting, I did a read earlier, how was it, the collective read, where it was like, think big. So maybe this person is starting to think bigger, manifest bigger, seeing a bigger, brighter future for themselves. But they may feel like that they're being held back, they're being blocked for some reason. So, sorry, taking a sip of my coffee. Maybe they're feel like they're being held back. Maybe feel like that there's competition, arguing and fighting over some sort of offer, like wanting to make some sort of offer that may lead to some sort of victory and happy ending for this person. But at the same time, this person, this is their happiness, but it's be prosperous, very passionate. Knight of Pentacles coming through, and be balanced, very balanced. Motherhood, fertility, very nurturing energy. Like, this is a very, like, this is what they're hoping, wish fulfillment. This is what they want for themselves. Whereas you're in your head. You're nervous. You're anxious. You're protecting your heart. Libra, are you the runner in this? I wonder if you might be the runner for some of you. Or you fear in your head, and it's triggering some of your childhood wounds, maybe abandonment issues, because this person may have, and so it's triggering some of your wounds. All right, now what's blocking some of your unions? This is what's currently blocking. Could be a money situation, family, money. What else? Let's see, what else? Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords. Willpower. Some of you, it could be your money situation that's blocking you. You're manifesting you're focused on your manifestation of your money, basically, and protecting your family, your roots, your family, work. Could be focused on work as well with the Ten of Pentacles. What about your person? The King of Swords, but it's also, she's sitting on her throne, or yeah, the King of Swords. Some of you, it could be something about what's right and what's wrong. Like you're sitting on business. Maybe something about cracks in a foundation. I see the cracks in the chair and the buildings. Cracks in a foundation. Integrity and the morality. Like there's something that may be seriously wrong in the foundation of this dynamic, and there's something that may be like hidden, and you're just kind of standing guard. Some of you may be protecting your assets and your finances and from outside sources or whatever. And you're also you're manifesting better for your work or more money or a promotion. Some of you are wanting to manifest something to where you can like pass on through your family lineage. Like you could pass it on down to your children or something. Got success, prosperity. That's the Nine of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Page of Cups. There, that Page of Cups came back out. Okay, your person is wanting... Okay, the blockage. Your person's wanting... Your person's working as well. They're focused on work, but they're also... It's something about maybe seeking some sort of forgiveness or wanting some sort of forgiveness. Maybe they feel like that they won't be forgiven for some sort of situation. Maybe there's something that needs to be addressed that you're like it's right or wrong. There's no like in between. But your person may feel like maybe your person feels like, all right, that's it. You know, there's no in between. Like there's no compromise. There's no like, we can't work through this. That's it. We're done. When in fact, like, you can compromise. I'm not going to tell you what to do in your situations because I don't know how, I don't know your dynamics. Most things can be compromised and worked through. I know that. Some things I get cannot. It depends on what it is. But your person is wanting to come in and make some sort of offer, but maybe they feel like if they come in and try to explain some sort of things and offer some sort of apology, maybe they'll be rejected. And they're trying to find some sort of peace with that. And just focus more on work instead of on the relationship. Whereas it's like you're both working on work. They want love, you want love, but you're just kind of like, I want things to be right though. I want stability and foundation. And your person is afraid to come towards you. Okay. All right. What is your near future looking like? What's your near future looking like? High Priestess. Two Wands. Okay, you're going within. Nine of Cups. You're taking some sort of risk. You're going within, taking some sort of risk. Let's see. Could be gaining some sort of recognition for your work for some of you. Some of you could be spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers, spiritual healers with that High Priestess card. And you, I mean, don't have to be feminine. You could be masculine as well. You could be a man and be a High Priestess. But you're tapping into that intuition and making some sort of plans for your future. Or there's like an inner knowing of like where you're going, what you're meant to do. Almost. With that's your Oracle card. Now your person, transformation. There's some sort of ending. They want to start over. They want some Ace of Cups. Oh, but there's those choices again. They're being tempted. Seven of Cups, the decisions, the temptations, delusions, fantasies. Scorpio. Libra, Scorpio. Okay, you got... I'm getting it's like the end of all these temptations. Like they know what it is that they want. So by the end of this month, it's like they have, like, the temptations, like all that, it's like they're finally of clear mind, you know, clear conscious, everything is opening up, they're, you know, they're awakening, they finally see things clearly for what they are, for what it is. And it's like they've almost decided, or they have decided what it is that they truly want. Okay, and what is the outcome? Ooh. Cycle completion. You're taking a last stand. You're like, this is it. Like, we're not going to continue doing this over and over and over bullshit. You're like, this is it. Like, they come back, you know, because if this person is coming back in wanting to make an offer, you know, end of cycle, this Ace of Wands, you're like, you're tired, you're exhausted. Confirmation, you're tired, you're exhausted. Like, you're no longer willing to fight or to continue fighting for this twin flame union or dynamic. You're no longer willing to. They've got the moon. They're using their intuition. They're seeing it. Hidden enemies. They're in their head. Hoarding. Okay. They're feeling some sort of loss. They're hurt. They feel like they've been deceived in a situation from, could be an ex-spouse, or maybe they feel, for some of you, this person may feel like the cycle is going to repeat, and they're in fear as well. It's just, it's like it's anxiety. So they're kind of holding back a little bit. They're protecting themselves. Not just protecting their heart, but protecting everything that they have. Their money, their possessions, their heart, their mind, their body, their soul. They're just in protection of themselves. And they just don't want to engage. Because they're afraid to take a step forward. While you're ready to make this move, you're passionate about this move with this Ace of Wands, but then it's like you're ending the cycle because you're tired of waiting. Tired, exhausted from waiting around. And then let's see the final in the middle here. You guys are changing this cycle up. You're either ending it or you're changing it and releasing it. You're letting each other go. Nope, we're changing it. Two cups, Ace of Cups. Or for some of you, this could be new love. Well, I'll just say awakening. For some of you, you could be going your separate ways, going on to soulmates connections. You could be splitting and going on to soulmates. That could be for some of you. If you can't work through whatever it is that you're needing to work through, overcoming these fears and working through what it is that you need to work through here, you're going to wind up moving on to soulmates. Alright, let's get some clarifiers. Libra. Right, memories. Yeah, repetition. It's like this has been an ongoing pattern. You're reliving the past. You're letting it, some of you are letting it go. Some of you are jumping back onto this cycle and reconciling. Your time's come, and then you're forgiving each other. Oh, and your freedom from the past. You're letting the past go. Big goals. Some of you could be working together. This could be like a love work dynamic. And this is what you're meant to do. And that's why I like that The money, I think it was, the money, family, money, like all of it was just all together on the masculine side. You got understanding. I see your side of the story. So somebody's coming into the realization where they're finally seeing your side of the story. It's not all about me, me, me. It's finally like they're taking a step out and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I see. They're finally able to understand it. Some of you, this could also be because I do see like the old photos, childhood. You may be going back, working on some of those childhood things, and you're seeing sides from your parents' perspective rather than you as a child perspective. You're seeing things from a parent perspective. And you got habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Again, there's this offer possibly coming in, and somebody is worried about making this offer because they're worried, like, is this going to be again another pattern of a repeated cycle, or are we going to actually make this change? And then no, this change is happening because somebody is finally coming in and actually speaking some sort of truth. There's a truth coming in and being revealed. So they're going to lay it all out. They're going to, Libra, I don't know if this is you. You're finally speaking your truth, bearing your soul, and your person's going to do the same thing, bearing their soul. It's all going to be revealed. They want to tell the truth. And you know what? That is the only way to, especially in a twin flame relationship, like, you can't have anything hidden. It's all got to be transparent. 100% transparency. Not just honesty, but transparency. Don't make me ask the questions, just say it. Don't hide nothing in those little deep corners. Just tell me everything. I don't care down. Tell me everything. How freaking warm was it? You know, down to the colors. You know, like, I don't care. Don't hide it. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't hide it. Just tell it all as if you were standing there right as we speak. Describe the entirety. Klaus saying hello. He's running around the house saying hello. Meow. So there you go, Libra. Klaus says hello. Alright, you got mask. Hiding true feelings, pretending. I'm getting like this mask. Yeah, you're going to be shocked this mask is falling off. The complete transformation of your person. Because they went into this seclusion and the light, like, they've done the shadow work. They've worked on themselves. You're going to be completely shocked at the entire transformation. And whatever it is that they have to tell you, it's going to be shocking. And your person, they may have, like, again, this shocking epiphany, like ah, kind of moments. Or Libra, it could be you. Could be you. I mean, you could be walking, be careful. Wear rubber shoes. I was going to say, because you could be walking down the road, get struck by lightning. Just be having, like, an aha moment, like, ah. You're like, oh my gosh, no. All right, you got feminine energy. The yin. Wounded. Somebody's hurt, upset. Karma. Feminine's getting karma. planting seeds, putting in the work. Again, karma. They could be, the feminine energy in the relationship could be receiving some sort of karma. Or they're trying to balance themselves out and they're blossoming. They're putting in the work. Or they're focusing on work. But again, they're blossoming. They're turning into like this, you know, beautiful what the hell? Butterfly. And they're spreading their wings. And it's like things are taking off. But they want something to work. All right, Libra. So you and your person, what are they hiding? What are they hiding, Libra? What are y'all hiding? All right, Libra, your person would say you came closer than anyone. They want to say, I wish I had treated you better. Did I treat you better? Okay, my life is not as together as it seems. What else? Libra, your person is very quiet. I feel you leaving me behind. May have walked away. I'm not available. They're like, nope, I'm not available. I want you. Want you. Ooh, Libra. Crosswatcher. Libra wants to say, I bury myself in work to forget you. And that was confirmation right there on my phone. Bing. Libra, they want to say, I want to feel that way again. Okay, there you go. All right, now I'm going to pull some cards and we will see if your person can say anything to you. What would they like to say? You or your person. So let me rephrase that. Oh, now you want to be a little talkative. You're quiet towards each other, aren't you? Oh no, you got lots to say to each other. Okay. Crosswatcher, they want to say, I'm working hard on myself. They would also like to say, I want to be different. Libra, they want to say, I wish I could be fully honest with you. And will I see you again? Crosswatcher, they say, I want to be different. Oh, they're definitely, like, that's double. What do you see in me? Crosswatcher. What did they say? It is dark without you. Oh, Libra. I am better with my mind than my heart. That's what they say, Libra. You fill me up with happiness. Libra. That's what they say. I don't want to be alone. Okay, Crosswatcher, they say, no one understands me but you. Confirmation. And then, Crosswatcher, I still think about you. I don't know where to start. Libra, the passion is too much. I want to man up and honor you. Crosswatcher, why do I deserve someone like you? Libra, I can't make a decision. and I'm sorry for not contacting you. So again, you can flip these, switch these, take them how they resonate for your situations. All right, and that is it, Libra. There is your twin flame read for this month. I hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to all of you guys who are reuniting with your person. Make sure you work on compromising, listen, and hear what your person has to say to you. And I will see you guys next month for your twin flame read, if I don't see you guys sooner. Have a great, great, great night. Love, love, love. Bye.
Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button on your way out. Thank you to all of my mods and to all of you for being here. Have a great night.